Tom Bubbler here again for a slightly different perspective on Noble Ape today. Today I was going to look at some of the command line stuff. So the build scripts relate to Mac and Linux currently. For the longest time there was a Windows build script as well, but it has to be slightly different to build on Windows, and it has to use Visual Studio, and it has to make sure certain things are in place in order to get the command line builds happening. But anyway, so we're in the sim directory, and that's what it looks like currently. Number of bits and pieces. I might just build test, just to show that. So what test does is it builds a special version of the simulation that runs once, and then runs once again, and then it compares the two versions that have been run to see if there are any differences, i.e. if there's any random noise. There are a few things that tests can be used for as well, but what it does here is it just runs, compiles the simulation, then runs through here, 1440 minutes, which is a little too early in the morning for me doing this kind of math, but yeah, whatever that works out to, and in hours, days, what have you. Anyway, so here it's going through the second run currently, and then it will compare the two results. Now you'll notice here that the weather simulation is active for the first but not active for the second, and this may cause some issue. We'll wait and see, associated with the difference, and then it just performs the diff between the two. Oh, it's running a third version of the simulation. Not really sure what that's about. Anyway, this is kind of indicative of aspects of the Noble Ape development. We'll get into the long-term stuff shortly, and this is actually my first run of long-term since Bob Mottram started working on it. Well, I probably should introduce... okay, so that worked fine. Anyway, let's move on from test. So I think Linux will build the long-term simulation. I'll just give it a whirl and see what happens. Cool. Okay, you move back one directory, and with a bit of luck, so this is what Bob's been working on recently. Cool. So you can okay, so let's run the simulation for just 10 days. That might be too long. Okay, let's just run the simulation, see what happens. Run the simulation for a day. Anyway, so the way it was previously was it would just do various bits and pieces, and then you know, you'd write something hard-coded, and then I thought, well, why not just write a console interface for it? So I just provided the console interface to Bob Mottram, and the rest is history. He implemented this so far. Wow, great video. Okay, so that ran it. Let's see what Top will provide us. Okay, page might be a little wrong. Maybe it's run for a month already. Okay, let's try and run it for 2 days, see what happens. Anyway, Bob is a roboticist in the UK who's been working on the Noble Ape development for, I don't know, maybe 2 years now. And yeah, he's just completely taken the project in a different direction. I mean, I've had the privilege of working with a number of really interesting folk through the time of the development, because I guess it's been going since, what, 1996. But Bob's work has just been phenomenal. I mean, he's taken the project basically straight down the route that I originally wanted to take it down, and he's added a lot of his own stuff. And yeah, it's phenomenal to have the privilege of working with someone like Bob, who I guess really gets the project on a fundamental level. It's funny because there's not a lot of documentation, there's not a lot of information associated with Noble Ape, aside from the stuff I've been able to generate, and it's kind of haphazard and all over the place. But Bob really dug in boots and all. I wonder why I didn't get logging. Oh, maybe, okay. Okay, so maybe not. Let's see what the top apes are like currently. Looks pretty similar. So you'll see here human names basically, which I think is again I think this was a hybridized development between Bob and myself, associated with making sure that the Noble Apes actually had human names. Funnily enough, they have double barrel surnames, which I guess is a kind of tongue-in-cheek joke associated with ape nobility. I would like to see the months as 0, though. Anyway. So this is that. What else is here? So this is the main directory. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what other options we have here. Okay, let's see. It's probably a little too early for friends, but autocomplete would be really cool here. Okay, Harris. Oh. Yes, you only see these things. You'll see these in the video, no doubt. Okay, Harris. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I wonder why that's in square brackets. Anyway, well, this is the kind of stuff that you find out when you write something you haven't seen for a long period of time. Be nice to know which one the current ape was. Okay, that might help. Let's run it again for 2 days. So anyway, yeah, from the original manuals, it was a dream, basically, to have this kind of interface to the Noble Ape simulation. And, you know, ideally, there would be, yeah, lots of kind of bits and pieces here. I guess Bob's been working on this for probably only about a month now, maybe even less than that, so we're still early on in the general development, and obviously the plan with this kind of interface is to run the simulation for, you know, weeks, months, even potentially years, getting additional updates. It does kind of beg the question about internal code updates versus this kind of update. And I guess more of the simulation will be written in ApeScript or something similar in the future, with the view that you know, you could update stuff on the fly. Again, how do we select an ape? Anyway. Well, let's see what friends looks like. Gosh, Monday, no, it's not even Monday morning, it's Saturday morning. Wow, no enemies now. Interesting. Are friends turned into enemies? Or enemies turned into friends? I think that might be the case. It's a kind of zero sum there. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see which apes are being talked about. Interesting. So yeah, Bob's interface here really kind of exploits the social simulation aspect. But yeah, more to learn here, but it gives you a chance to see what's happening. Let's try watch. Let's try watching a popular ape. Gotta get the dash in, I'm assuming. So yeah, autocomplete on these things would be nice. So let's run for a day. Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Now this is cool. Now this is cool. So, gosh. So this is providing location height on a direction facing... I should have come to this first, people, I'm sorry. Kind of missed the coolest part of this. Very nice, look at this. So this basically gives the episodic memory debug. God. We really should break a lot of this out. A lot of this needs to go back into the universe directory. Very cool. Well, Bob Watchman's been having fun. I probably should stop this video now, upload it to YouTube, but Tom Bartlett in the Bay Area, signing out. Let's give that thing a click.